Hello everyone to Competition for Talents: How to Succeed Using Online Assessment System webinar. Thank you very much for your interest and for your participation. My name is Svetla Kaneva and I'm from Balkan Talent, a recruitment company based in Bulgaria working on internal and external markets. I'm your host for the next 60 minutes. First, I will start with that why do companies use online assessment and how can we HRs benefit from such systems in the so-called competition for talents. After that, I will show you an example of online assessment system which was developed with our team's assistance, and at the end I will answer all your questions. In order to make the most from our time together, I advise you to take notes and ask your questions at the question bar of this platform. I have muted your microphones so there won't be any disturbing noise, but as I already said, there will be enough time to answer your questions. Also, I want everyone to know that this webinar is being recorded and will be sent to all of you until the end of this week. The competition for talents between companies becomes more and more significant nowadays. Specialists in recruitment are challenged to develop new tools and strategies for human capital management. Companies winning the race for talents are the ones that use the latest technologies, that rely on the development of employees, and that encourage mentoring between the teams. The first step to find and keep suitable specialists is to select them properly among other candidates. Using the latest technology will help us for this. The trend shows that the majority of schools and universities worldwide base their base their application tests and subsequent evaluation on online platforms. It sets standards that companies are obligated to comply with. Prospective job applicants and employees are getting used to such interactive evaluation and expect it from their future employers. As a consequence, companies that have not yet introduced online testing are losing ground among others that are in the line with the trends and the expectations of the talents. The competition is so hard that such an ambition would have caused the employers this so desired victory in the corporate rankings. Also, it will divert the attention of the best specialists from them, which in the long run would cause serial losses. The use of technology in attracting and retaining talents is a fact, and the trend is many more innovative approaches to be developed. Here I can give an example with a very popular photo chain that shows their candidate gardener's photo of a green space on one of their hotel gardens on which there is something wrong. Applicants must find out what. Besides recognizing the most prepared staff, the company considered that allowing them to pass the first step of the application on their smartphones attracts many more candidates, especially on the Asian market, where I believe our colleagues will agree technology is a way of life. It is much easier for a candidate to make the online test than to attend the initial interview, especially where distances are large. If the applicant knows that he or she has passed the first stage successfully and according to tests meets the requirements, his or her motivation to attend the interview is significantly higher. Online testing will attract more applicants from the new interactive generations, which are expected to form approximately 50% of the workforce in 2020. I hope colleagues from the big cities will agree that sometimes it is very difficult to make candidates from far away to attend live interview. Here comes the technology, and very often the first interview is being conducted over the phone or Skype. Administration of paper tests is too laborious and cumbersome process, especially in large companies with many job candidates. Recruiters often interview candidates who lack sufficient for certain position qualities and skills, although they indicate similar experience in their CVs. Thus, they lose valuable resources for the entire company. And the solution, of course, is the implementation of online assessment system. You can see some of the benefits of using online assessment systems. They are listed here. It is much easier to organize large amounts of information and analyze it using technology. The best way to reduce employee turnover is to hire the right employees. Study of attitudes and expectations helps the HR department to predict whether the applicant will fit into the company and will adopt corporate culture, policies, and values. One of the common mistakes that companies make is the lack of a strategy for development of employees. When talking about online testing, we're not talking only about testing job applicants, but testing current employees as well. Recruiters and line managers should periodically check how well new employees cope with their obligations. The assessment of professional competence is part of the strategy for development of current employees, and the received information helps in decision making for such things like promotion, which is very important for the development of the employee and the company. To avoid mistakes, the decision making can be formed on the basis of working results and personality tests. Also, online testing can help you to make a decision when you need to reduce staff. No one likes to get people fired, but stuff like this happen, so an objective assessment would make this process less painful. We can also make a decision when it comes to development of a specialist. This includes all training missions that develop the talents of the employee. He or she may have hidden skills that need to be unlocked. A horizontal transfer to another department may place the employee in the most suitable career for him or for her. Increase in salary and bonus system. To determine this, HRs often ask supervisors which are monitoring the implementation of the tasks. Combining this subjective method with objectively comparing the test results makes the increase in wages and receipt of bonuses fair. The test results are objective and can be compared. Through them, it is more effectively to build a candidate profile and you can check whether he or she is suitable for a particular position. CVs do not provide sufficient information on the skills and professional qualities of the candidate. In online assessment systems, HR professionals can develop tests to check the knowledge of a foreign language, can develop psychological tests, and many more. This achieves an objective judgment based on accurate results. Conducting live interview only with candidates which were successful in the test shortens the time which is separated for conducting interviews with unsuitable candidates. These resources can be redirected to other activities aimed to keep and develop employees, for example. In the long term, it saves time, reduces employee turnover, builds employer brands, and this leads to save financial resources for the company. Because, as you already know, recruitment and training of new employees is a serious financial cost for each company. Also, employees who feel satisfied on their place bring more revenue to the company. Systems for online evaluation have different protection features which help you to keep your data secure. Companies that are attractive for candidates for job search rely on best practices in attracting, retaining, and evaluating employees. Any business that uses online evaluation system is one step ahead of those who do not benefit from the new technology. Many large companies have their own evaluation systems according to their exact needs. Other companies use external evaluation systems. To facilitate the selection process this year, our team developed a system for online testing called SharkHire. I will quickly show you how the system works, and I would love to hear from you if you have any opinion or advices. So, here it is, the online assessment system called SharkHire. You can easily register from here, only with email, password, and few company details. I've logged into the system with my system account, so I can show you some of the features of the system. My dashboard. It looks like this. Questions can be added from here. As you can see, there are a few type of questions from which you can choose. Exams are created from here. New exam. As you can see, there are 5 steps in creating an exam. I'm not going through all of them, but I can tell you quickly some of the features of the exam. You can select duration in the exam, score required to pass the exam. You can also shuffle the questions in the exam, shuffle the answers, add different sections, and more information about the exam. When your exam is ready, you can see it here. As you can see, I have 2 exams right now. And you can send your ready exam directly from the online system here. You will only need to add the email of the candidate you want to send this exam to. Once you create an exam or question, you will never need to rewrite them again, because they will be kept in your account here. As you can see here, all my questions, which really saves time. You can see the results of your candidates here at the candidate tab. Let's check this one, for example. You can export the exam to PDF or preview it right here in the system. Here we can see our candidate gives correct answers. This is how it looks like when the candidate give incorrect answer. You can see which was the correct answer and the wrong answer that was given. This is why here we have 0 points. Another example. Okay. You can monitor your candidate's performance here at the dashboard tab, or you can choose from different report options. Okay. Do you have any questions now? I see someone is asking, how do I understand that a candidate has completed my exam? You receive an email notification, and it is not necessarily to receive it on the email you register with. When you create an exam, you can add a specific email on which you would like to receive such information, like when someone has finished your exam, for example. Okay, I see another question. Is there a question type where candidates can write longer text? The answer is that we are currently developing such question type. It's called essay and will be ready in few weeks. We also keep developing other new features, so I will be really glad to hear if you have any other suggestions or ideas so we can develop them. Is there anything else you would like to add right now? Okay, there is a silence in the chat room. So thank you for your attention today. I will be glad to answer your further questions, which you can send to my email. Have a great day.